he's secure enough with himself to allow his players to have that input. You know, engaging his players and keeping them invested. It's not easy for coaches to do when they're expected to always be in control and have the answers. And he's got some great team leaders too, so it's a nice fit for that collaborative style.
Risky shot there. Size-wise, I mean, he easily comes out on the short end of the stick, so to speak.
With the nice high release, he had no problem getting it off and knocking it down.
Jacks up a three. And another three for Golden State.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
From deep, Iverson. Shot is no good. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Here's Harden. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Kevin, I tell you what, when he gets to the rim like that, he's really hard to stop.
Yeah, he can get up a few notches higher. There's no doubt.
Well, that's how the game is played, inside. I mean, if you can go over the top like that, you've got a great advantage.
Different look here for the Warriors. Chris Bosh is checked in for Griffin. Korver comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Monte Ellis, he's checked in for James Harden. And Irving subbed in for Curry. Good. Korver's got himself on the board with three there.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Well, that's 3 of the last 5 makes, having been behind the three-point line. So, got to make some adjustments defensively.
The Warriors making a switch here. Harden's checked in. Rodman, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
You look at the Thunder, they're really the epitome of patience. They build through the draft model, constructing a contender with consistency and just a solid approach every day. That's why they are, year in and year out, so tough to handle. Allen Iverson.
And that one's good, Iverson.
He's such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
It's Harden with the drive. .116 left here in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Bird. And here come the Thunder again. Oklahoma City with a fast break.
Boy, he's looked great so far. Offensively, looks like he's brought his A game.
And for the Thunder and their success, of course, not just predicated on top picks, but Clark, you've always talked about this, the right kind of top picks.
The fit is so important. They've had great success with their picks. There's no denying that, and it's not easy to make that happen. But they've got a tremendous front office that does their homework, knows what they want in terms of talent and character and fit. And then you've got to give a little nod to luck and fortune here. I mean, not all of it.
Very true.
Some of it, you know, it's not always all science. There's a little art involved in this thing too, but they've got quality people making good decisions, and it's paying off on the court.
This quarter has brought out the best in them, fellas. Even though they're still trailing, he's been impossible to contain.
That's good.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot. Everybody on the floor is hot. Incredible stuff here in the early stages.
Tell you what, both teams playing downhill. Who's going to blink first?
Here's Iverson. He's got 12. He dishes it to George. They get the rebound. Lets it go from deep. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter. Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
Well, they've definitely had the hot hand from the three-point line so far. Always nice to start out like that.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
We've got Chris Bosh. Griffin is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Rose in at point. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. Hardaway dishes to Bird. The tray. The shot, no good. And Golden State will come the other way. Rose goes in. Basket is good. The assist from Bosh. Rose has got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Warriors. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And during the timeout, both coaches getting a chance here to review the strategy at this point of the game, along with the discussions. Also some rehydration going on with Gatorade. Everyone trying to bring their top game here tonight.
Yeah, that's why you see the trainers going around to every player, making sure they're hydrated, they're getting enough to drink during the game. So important to hydrate yourself and keep yourself strong and ready to play for these big minutes down the stretch.
At the line for two.
Derrick Rose has always had an effective floater. It's a must-have shot for any point guard. He said he developed it on the playgrounds of Southside Chicago. He didn't call fouls, so you just had to find a way to get your shot off before the contact.
And here's Bird from the arc. And that one's good. Bird's got 6. Rose attacking.
Derrick Rose, the 2011 MVP, but major injuries to his knees have cost him most of the last 2 seasons. Only time will tell if he's able to reclaim that elite status in the NBA.
And you recall Derrick Rose had some knee issues at Memphis as well.
Yeah, nothing nearly as serious as what he's encountered recently. But hey, he's only 26. Even if he doesn't win another MVP, I think he's still got a good chance to be an impact player, a high-level impact player, even an all-star going forward. That's some more rugged play from them inside. They have a decent edge in rebounds thus far.
And that hard work on the boards needs to continue. That could be what swings this game eventually.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Hi, Kevin. In the past, as you know, Chris Bosh tried to bulk up, but he's accepted his frame and his finesse game, saying, quote, "It's different now. The game is a lot faster. I don't bang anymore. It's not my strength, and I understand that." He's become more perimeter-oriented, and why not, Kevin? He said he realized that you do get one more point for threes. Gentlemen, over to you.
Perimeter shooting, big men. Very much in demand, Doris. Thanks.
The Warriors, a team with big ambition, from their plans for a new arena to a highly successful D-League team in Santa Cruz. This is a team on the rise.
Bird, the pass to Allen. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here.
12 seconds on the shot.
They had no choice but to lunge for that pass to stop it from getting through.
Well, that was a good job. It could have been a quick bucket if he doesn't knock it out of bounds there.
And the Warriors making a change here. Ellis is checked in. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And the basket by Curry. And the Warriors not just looking to expand locally, but internationally as well, hoping to become the gateway team to China.
Yeah, much of the Bay Area's population and the Warriors fan base, and those folks are of Asian descent. The Warriors unveiled a special Chinese New Year jersey, a nod to some of their fans here and abroad. Pretty smart marketing work by the Warriors.
Kemp. And he dunks it in right on Chris Bosh. Oh, man.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Still, I mean, startling that he'd even try that right now.
Fade away. They get it back. Allen kicks to Stockton. And that one's good. Stockton's got it all tied up now for the Thunder. The Warriors have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Ball's knocked loose. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. Some changes for Golden State. Howard's checked in for Bosh. Korver comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And Irving subbed in for Steph Curry. Then for the Thunder, Paul George comes in for Shawn Kemp. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Tony Allen. Here's Korver for three. The Thunder pull it in. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And finished off by Westbrook.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
Now Ellis following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. And the shot is good. Oklahoma City shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them.
Well, Dwight Howard, one of the more criticized stars over the past few seasons. He says he's motivated by his critics, and he's had more than a few. Howard playing with a chip on his shoulder. He feels he has a lot to prove.
And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. James Harden, he's checked in for the Warriors. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Hardaway's checked in for Stockton. Warriors trail by 3. That's a 2 from Korver. He trains the quick shot. Korver's got 8 points. Westbrook drives in. Ewing dishes to George. Right side George. Kicks to Westbrook. Clock at 6. Here's Hardaway. And that one goes long. Golden State's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. And here's Korver from the arc.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Larry Bird. Stolen away. Howard drives in. Soft touch off the glass. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, no team able to build a big lead early on. I mean, it's tight.
What do you think, Steve?
Well, both teams still kind of feeling each other out here, and neither team has been able to find an edge in this game.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him. Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
The Thunder shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. He's off on the 2nd.
Well, he could have done a little better on that trip to the foul line, but he was able to tie this game up.
Harden, that's good.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on him.
Defensive foul.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. Oklahoma City shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And this was an excellent free throw shooting team a year ago, guys. About 81% as a team.
And you know, a lot of times, guys, in some of their performances last year, their free throw numbers help them win games. If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow, just like he got there.
The Warriors shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And you look at the numbers from a year ago, guys, this is a club that hit about 75% of its free throws.
And a tight... We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
Seemed like he made everything he got. I mean, anytime he had an open look, he took advantage of the opportunity there in that first half.
And Steve, they were all good looks. I mean, his shot selection has been terrific throughout the game.
So for Oklahoma City right now, Russell Westbrook out there with Iverson. Then it's Bird. Then it's Paul George. And it's Kemp in at the center, filling out the middle.
You have to wonder, as we've seen Paul George go from good to great and then from great to fantastic the last couple of seasons, what's his ceiling? I mean, with his size and skill set, there's very little that he can't do on the floor.
And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr taking over as head coach of the Warriors, a 5-time NBA champion. His focus is on creating